Use striker bar to remove the extra material over the drag box like this. The trowel to make the surface plain and add some material to get the flat surface over the drag box by adding some green sand. Just make it inverted again. Now the number is at initial position as 22. Have been taken is inverted initially and later on we have been make it initial position. Use parting sand to avoid the sticking of the sand that we already been mixed in the drag box or cope box. We have to add the cope box like this so that the 22 and 22 figure should be matched with one another. Use the runner and riser. Keep minimum 2-inch distance from the actual mold of runner and riser. You have to set the riser at the mid of the mold. Add the sand in the cope box. Use hook rammer to ram the boundary side sand, then pin rammer like this. Make a final sand bed by adding extra material over the cope box. Use flat rammer to ram over the square bed that we have been made initially. Use mallet or use striker bar to remove the extra material over the cope box. Remove the material by using trowel near the runner and riser. Use venting rod to make venting in the cope box till at the interface of the cope and drag box so that the hot or flue gases will be liberated from this vent holes. Vent rod is normally used to make porous the complete mold box is. Flue gases are normally liberated during the pouring of the molten metal. We are going to remove the runner and riser from the cope box. Use the dot spike lifter By using lift, we have to make the funnel to pour the molten metal and to identify the level of the molten metal from the riser. Now we have to get up this cope box and make it an inverted position like this. Now cut the gate to allow the raw material or molten metal to enter into the mold cavity by using gate cutter. So we have been make a funnel or sprue by using lip. Now use the gate cutter to make a passage from sprue to the mold. Use swab to apply the water over the mold or over the pattern so that it can easily remove from the mold or from the drag box. We have to remove we have to take up that pattern from the drag box. Use draw spike to remove the pattern from the drag box like this. Just make some clearance for easy drawing of the pattern from the mold. Now we can observe the mold cavity like this. Make a side finishing of the mold to make the surface flat. So this is final mold have been made from that pattern from this pattern. Okay, so we'll get exact same shape of pattern over this drag box as a mold. So this is mold cavity. This is this sprue. This is gate to allow the molten metal from this passage to in this direction. These are the holes of a runner, and this is riser.